Alright guys, Straight Fire Picks coming to you live from the kitchen where we're cooking up something hot for you today. Welcome back into the channel, my friends. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We're back with your best bets here for the NBA on Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. We're going to have your NBA player props, spreads, predictions as always. We got 4 picks on tap that I think are great value bets here for this Tuesday NBA slate. Just 4 games on the slate today. We got a pick for each game. So super excited about that. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Check out all of our links down below. The Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Discord page. Great ways to connect with our community and what we're doing here at the channel. Don't forget to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section, guys. The comment section was super hot yesterday. We love to see it. We have 3 comment capper callouts from yesterday. We had Gotta Get the Bag, calling Franz Wagner over 31.5 points and rebounds. Gets us done easily with 44. Travis Hortman calling Franz Wagner over 5.5 rebounds for plus value. Cash that easily as well with 7. And then Paul Felposh calling Christian Braun over 24.5 PRAs. He had at least 26 points I saw, so he cashed that easily, obviously. So great calls from our comment cappers. So guys, make sure you guys are dropping that heat down in the comment section. If you guys want your pick included in our comment capper section that we just did there, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Also, check out our Straight Fire MVP program. Great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Also, to get some free access to all the picks that we put out. Basically, a few hours ahead of the video, you get access to all of our picks and our plays. Just $3.99 per month. It's the cost of about a biggie bag. Like I said, it's a great resource there for you to take advantage of to get the early lines and things like that. Shout out to all of our current Straight Fire MVPs. I appreciate all of you guys and the support that you give to the channel. So let's do a recap now from yesterday. So yeah, I thought it was going to be a great day for us. I think we started out 2-0 on that Cavaliers and Timberwolves game. 2 easy cashes in that game. We had Donovan Mitchell over 4.5 assists and Jarrett Allen over 11.5 points. Those cashed pretty easily. Mitchell had 8 assists. That's becoming like a free square in every bet that you could take. Mitchell has just been killing that line. And then Jarrett Allen over 11.5 points gets this done fairly early. I believe it was sometime in the second half. He got the 12 and 9. Notice then he got the 14. So pretty easy cash there as far as those 2 plays. Other 2 plays, though, did miss. We had DeAndre Ayton over 26.5 points and rebounds. The dude gets in foul trouble. Really loses a lot of minutes. Didn't grab next to nothing as far as the rebounds go. I don't know what's going on there. But got us 10 points. Just like I said, the foul trouble didn't help. Same thing with our guy, Bobby Portis. He also got in foul trouble on the over 2.5 assists. He finished with 1 assist. But I don't know if he would have gotten it anyway, but it's just one of those things that happens. But we will bounce back, guys. Like I said, I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, it's part of the process of what we do here. That's why I preach, as far as when people say they want to double and triple their bets. That's why you don't do that. We're not trying to give money back that we won earlier. We're trying to just keep it steady. Like I said, hopefully we get back on track today with at least a 3 in one day. Hopefully a 4-0 sweep, though. So let's get after it today, guys. Let's get right into our picks. Let's get this sweep. Oh, real quick. We'll also have day 1 of our ladder challenge out a little bit later today. We missed that yesterday, day 2, by 1 assist. So that was obviously sad there on DeRozan. But let's get back after it today, guys. Let's get right into our picks. And number 1, we're going Memphis Grizzlies. -4 spread here versus the Phoenix Suns. -112 odds on FanDuel. Guys, get Memphis 16-9 on the road against the spread. That's second best in the league. But a league best +5 spread differential on the road. So what that is, basically, is how much they're covering the spread by. When they cover the spread, they usually cover it by a decent bit there. So we love seeing that. On the other side, Phoenix just 10-16 at home against the spread. A -4.3 spread differential. That's second worst in the league. So obviously, I like seeing that. Phoenix has not been a great home team this season. I know Bradley Beal once again here for the Suns, which I think hurts them a lot. Bradley Beal really provides that stability to the second unit. And obviously without him in there, their bench definitely suffers without him in there. Last 10 games, we've seen the Grizzlies 17th, Suns 19th in defensive rating. Both these teams very average defensively at best. Not great defensive teams. Offensively, though, last 10 games, Grizzlies 5th in offensive rating. Suns 16th in offensive rating in that. Grizzlies, like I said, pretty healthy here coming in, while the Suns a little banged up there with Beal out. I think Beal does make a big difference. Like I said, providing that stability to the second unit is what Beal has done a good job of late, and obviously that won't be there. So we've also seen the Grizzlies win the last 2 matchups in Phoenix, including earlier this season, by at least 5 points or more. So I think once again, today, I think we could see more of that. I think Memphis here are going to get this done on the road. So love it there for our number 1 pick, guys. We got the Memphis Grizzlies -4 spread versus the Phoenix Suns -112 odds on FanDuel. Gain at number 2, we got Joel Embiid over 42.5 PRAs here for the Philadelphia 76ers. -110 odds on DraftKings. Guys, this one's as easy as the Raptors just don't have the bodies or the size to hold up against this guy. It's going to be a rough night for anyone who tries to get in his way. My only really hope for this game, I guess, is, if the Raptors can keep this game competitive, so we get them fourth quarter minutes. But I wouldn't take this bet if I didn't think Embiid could get there in the third quarter, to be honest. I actually really think he can get this done in the third quarter in this particular matchup. I think he's going to go absolutely bonkers. Jakob Poeltl out for the Raptors. That doesn't help them. They're really missing size in the middle of the paint. And it showed. The Raptors have really struggled versus the center position. They've allowed the 8th most points and the 3rd most rebounds over the last 7 games. So a lot of that in correlation, like I said, with Poeltl being out. He'll continue to be out for this game. I think this is just too tall of an ask to try. I don't know who they're even going to try and throw on Embiid, but good luck. It's just not going to be a pretty picture. So Embiid is just 50% to this line on the season, 40% in home games, but just 5 home games so far this season. So not a lot of stuff as far as hit rates to go off of there. About 5 of his last 6 to this line, 2 of 3 since coming back from injury. And as you guys know, the more games that pass, obviously they're going to be less worried about his minutes and allowing him to play more. Like I said, in this game, I wouldn't take it if I didn't think Embiid could get there in the third quarter. I anticipate him getting very close in the third quarter, possibly cashing. That is definitely what we're looking to do here. Based on kind of how his minutes are structured, I'm expecting him to play most if not all of that third quarter, and then they would sit him for the first half of the fourth. And obviously, it's competitive; they bring him back, but that's why we kind of need to have something that we're confident he can get through 3, because you never know, this could definitely turn into a blowout. There is definitely that potential. Like I said, this matchup is completely unfair, though. I feel bad for anybody that's going to try to get in Embiid's way. It's going to be ugly for them there tonight. So 3 for his last 3 versus the Raptors to this line. Logs at 51, 48, 50. Not really that important, to be honest with you, because that was from quite a while ago. So like I said, I'm mostly going off of what I see now from Embiid. I was watching the game between the 76ers and the Pistons. Finally, in the second half, they just let him start cooking. And he did great in the second half of that game, even though it was a blowout. And like I said, I could see him obviously having that success here today. So, love it there for our number 2 pick. We got Joel Embiid over 42.5 PRAs here for the Philadelphia 76ers. -110 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 3, we're going Benedict Mathurin over 13.5 points here for the Indiana Pacers. We're going -120 odds on DraftKings. Guys, we got Mathurin 61% this season, 62% at home to this line. 7 for his last 8 versus the New York Knicks to this line, including 2 for 2 this year with an average of 29 points per game. So one of the games he had 38, and then the other game he only played 24 minutes, but he had 20 points in a blowout there for the Knicks. So obviously I think Mathurin could definitely get this done. I think he will get this done. He's coming off of 2 pretty good games in LA, posting 25 points and 16 versus those 2 LA teams in his last 2 games, so that's pretty solid overall. Great matchup versus the Knicks, who allow the 10th most points to shooting guards. So, like I said, all the way around, I really like how this bet shapes up. as far as hit rates, history versus the Knicks, his recent trends here, what he did, like I said, in LA. I'm anticipating him being able to hit this mark and go over the line. So, love it there for number 3 pick, guys. You got Benedict Mathurin over 13.5 points. Here for the Indiana Pacers, we're going minus 120 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and finally at number 4, we got Tobias Harris over 20.5 points and rebounds, minus 110 odds on ESPN Bet. So, guys, we got Harris 5 of his last 7 to this line, with the only miss landing on 20, or one of the misses landing on 20. So he's been doing pretty good of late, getting the minutes and also getting the shot attempts up, which we like to see. Projected to get 33 minutes here today on rotowire.com. So obviously I like that. His hit rate is 60% this season with 30 plus minutes. So we love seeing that. 6 of his last 8 versus the Bulls, he's cashed this line. So obviously we love seeing that. Bulls really don't defend the power forward position well at all. They allow the 3rd most points, the 2nd most rebounds to power forward. So we love seeing that. He's averaging 13.9 field goal attempts per game over his last 7 games. Now, when he averages 13 plus field goal attempts for the season, he's 80% to this line. 16 out of 20 with 13 plus shot attempts. So we love seeing that. I think there's a lot of reason to think that'll happen again. The last time he played Chicago here recently, he had 15 shot attempts. I think we could see more of that again today. Like I said, great matchup for him today. I think he'll be able to fly over this number. Like I said, recent trends, he's been more aggressive of late, which I'm really just looking at the volume. I mean, that's what you want to know. You want to know what type of volume he's going to get. So you're expecting him to get about 13 shots, today. And then, like I said, in the type of matchup this is, Bulls really just being horrible versus the power forward position. Really love Harris to go over there, guys. So, love it there for number 4 pick. We got Tobias Harris over 20.5 points and rebounds, minus 110 odds on ESPN Bet. All right, guys, gonna do it for our picks. If you all enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. On the road to 9,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all of your support as always. I would say, guys, the biggest thing right now, we've kind of hit a little bit of a middle stretch here where we've had a lot of 2-2 days here over the last week. We've kind of struggled to build a lot of momentum. We haven't had really atrocious days, I would say. We did have one day in there where we technically went 2-5 on that nonsense there with Curry where they took that rebound away late. But for the most part, we've pretty much had a pretty middle-ish week, which is okay if you're managing your bankroll well. But that's the biggest thing I want to tell you guys is make sure you're managing your bankroll well. The idea here isn't to double and triple down on bets. That's not what we want to do. We're not trying to give money back that we made over the previous month. We were on a month heater. Like I said, over the last week we haven't been, but I'm okay. It's okay. I'm 100% confident we will turn it around. 100%. We'll have good days again here soon. But it's just one of those things you got to work through. Sometimes you get unlucky. Sometimes you have this foul trouble. We've had a lot of foul trouble over the last week. I've had a lot of bets miss because of foul trouble. Well, at least I'd say not have a chance because of foul trouble. That's not to say that they would have cashed, but it's to say that we're losing opportunity with some of the stuff that's going on this week. And there's nothing you can really do about that. It's kind of just the way it works. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully we get back on track today and have a great day in the NBA. But appreciate all of you guys' support. Check us out for day number 1 of the ladder later. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you guys all back here tomorrow. Peace out.